shining calm and bright. Turkeys roasting pure delight. Pumpkin pie and apple too. Thank you, Jesus, all for you. Family laughter fills the air. Joy and peace are everywhere. Friends and blessings, hearts so true. Faith and love in all we do. Shines Thanksgiving, sparkles shining high. Faith and love beneath the sky. Home is glowing, pure delight. Peace and joy this thankful night. Oh, oh, oh. Stuffing warms the table spread. Pumpkin spice and prayers are said. Apple pie, a sweet embrace. Grateful hearts in Jesus' grace. So yeah, sad Thanksgiving sparkles warm and bright. Jesus love our guiding light. Cats and dogs, our family near. Happy Thanksgiving, love and cheer. Sad Thanksgiving sparkles shining high. Faith and love beneath the sky. Home is glowing, pure delight. Peace and joy this thankful night.
Hello, my Sparkle friends, and welcome back to Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. If you're new here, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning to subscriber, I want to thank you for coming back. Today is Monday. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's a pretty day here in East Texas. Today I'm working on the Golden Retriever, the Pumpkins. The Golden Retriever. And I also worked on this one this week. This one's got that little puppy dog right here. I worked on that one too. This weekend. That one's coming along real well. Let me know if you can see it better this way, because it's a little bit easier for me if I have this up. But not much going on here this week. We this weekend I went and got a haircut, and then we went to town, me and my husband, and then we went grocery shopping, bought a couple of groceries. We really didn't do a whole lot this weekend, just kind of basically stayed at home. And he was in a cooking mood this weekend. He made some beef stew, and then first he bought some Jiffy cornbread mix, and he was gonna use the Jiffy cornbread mix. But then my husband decided that he was gonna try to make his own cornbread. So he decided to make Mexican cornbread, and it turned out good. But let me tell you, he sure left a mess in the kitchen. When hubby cooks, he leaves a mess in the kitchen, and then doesn't want to clean it up. But no, it was pretty good. But to me, it didn't have much flavor to it though, but I think it's because I have a cold still, and my taste buds are probably off. Because he says it had a lot of flavor to it, but I didn't. To me, it just tasted blue. It didn't really have much flavor to it. I really couldn't taste the cornbread, the corn flavor to it. So I just think maybe my taste buds were off, and that's why it didn't really taste that good to me. But it's still nice that he tried to make homemade cornbread, and then he made beef stew, which I enjoy beef stew, especially when it's cold. So we had that last night, and it was pretty good. I haven't really been doing a really whole lot. We're getting ready for our trip on the 24th and 25th of this month to go to Branson. We're looking forward to doing that. Me and my husband are only going to go for 2 days because we got to get back for Thanksgiving dinner. Because we got invited over to go to my sister-in-law's for Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to have to, get back pretty quick. So we're only going to go for 2 days. But hey, 2 days better than nothing. Unless I get away. And And we're gonna really basically just going down there so he can go to the Bass Pro Shop. He wants to go see the Bass Pro Shop that they have in Branson because supposedly it's real big. And then then we're gonna go see a couple of shows. I know we're gonna go see the Hay Goods, and then we're gonna go see the Presley's Christmas Jamboree, Jubilee I think it's called. I've already seen them once, and they're really good. So we're gonna go. We want to see them again, and then we're gonna go see the Hay Goods. So we're looking forward to that. I've been going live a lot with Julia. Her channel used to be Dooley's Crochet and Diamonds, but now she changed it to, I think it's called Sparkly Diamonds with Julia. I think that's what it's called. And we decided that on Tuesdays we're gonna go live on my channel together, and then on Thursdays we're gonna go live on her channel, and it's always gonna be Central Time, 11 o'clock Central Time, which is my time, and then Eastern Time, it's gonna be 12 p.m. Eastern Time, her time. So that's when we're gonna be going live in the daytime. So if y'all can join us, we'd love to have you join us if you can. And if you can't, you can always see the replay. And the replays, when it's on my channel, will be in my live section of my channel. And then when it's on her channel, it'll be in my playlist under live videos. I don't know why they do it like that, but that's the way YouTube does it. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to start doing that weekly. So I'm looking forward to that. Doing more lives. I kind of enjoy doing the lives with her. It's kind of fun. But we've been getting some crazy trolls coming in there saying silly stuff. We had to block a few the last time. I didn't get to watch my shows last night, Tulsa King and Tracker. So me and my husband plan on watching that tonight. I did watch my Friar Country, and that was pretty good. Still need to watch what's it called, Sheriff Country. I need to watch that still. I've been watching a couple of Hallmark movies. I like Hallmark movies, when it gets close to the holidays. Trying to think of what else. Really not a whole lot happened. Not much going on here. Same old story. My dad called me, telling me about about how many people he's gonna have for his big 80th birthday party in February. He done inviting about 50, 60 people. It's gonna be a lot of people there, he said. I hate that I'm gonna miss it, but I have no choice but to miss it, because my husband can't even get the time off now. And I don't want to travel by myself. I'm not going to New York. So, but yeah, my dad's getting excited for his big birthday party. Hard to believe my dad's gonna be 80 years old. Don't seem like it. And my son today, I thought he was going to work today, but I guess he's not, because he's not getting up. So I guess he's staying home today. Maybe he's not feeling good. I don't know. So he'll be home with me today, I guess. And I've been getting some emails from some companies reaching out to me to do PR packages, so I'll probably be getting some different companies on my channel soon. I know Art reached out to me, and Feelock reached out to me. They both want me to do collaborations with them, so I told them I would. So I'm just waiting for their stuff to come in. And then Fan Sales also reached out to me, so I'll be doing a collaboration with them. And I think there was one more. I can't remember what the other one was. So kind of looking forward to doing that. I guess my channel must be getting out there for them to be noticing me. I think that's really nice. I hope I do them proud. I've only done one PR package so far, and that was for DP Over. And they said I did a good job. So I was glad to hear that. Yeah, my stash is getting a little bit low. I'm waiting for stuff to come in. I ordered stuff from Temu and from a couple other companies, and I'm waiting for their stuff to come in. It's just taking a pretty slow time getting here. I don't know what's going on with the mail. Maybe because it's Christmas time and you know, a lot of mail is going out. Packages are kind of late getting to people. So there may be a week or two where I don't have nothing to show, and I apologize for that, but I'm waiting for stuff to come on in. I'll just have to do a WIP and chat or something in the meantime while I'm waiting on this stuff to come in. Let me answer a few questions that Emma, subscriber, asked me. She said, "What is your favorite fall drink?" I guess I would say hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate in the fall. It's always good. Get some nice hot chocolate with some marshmallows in it. And then she said, "What's your favorite fall snack?" Don't really have a favorite fall snack, but I do like apple pie. I like apple pie when it's nice and hot, but you can have that all year round, so I wouldn't say that's a fall thing, but I still like it though. What's a special drill that reminds you of fall? I don't really have a special drill that reminds me of fall. I like the fall colors of the drills, but I don't have a special one. I wouldn't say I have a special one, but I do like the fall colors. What's your favorite fall or Halloween kit you completed? Well, I haven't completed a fall or Halloween kit yet, but I like the ones that I'm working on right now, which is this Labrador. This Golden Retriever, and then this other one that I'm doing. What does fall look like where we live? Well, right now, the leaves are all kind of falling down. We don't get fall weather here, if that's what you're wondering. We don't get no snow or winter-like weather. It's usually because I live in Texas, so it's usually hot all the time. And we get maybe very mild winters. Sometimes we get snow, but that's rare, very rare. And if we do get snow, the whole town shuts down. They don't know how to act when it snows. They go crazy, buying all kinds of stuff at the grocery store and they panic. People don't know how to drive out here when it gets ice on the roads or snow. We lose a lot of electricity because the power lines aren't used to having snow on them. So, but other than that, it's just a typical fall time here. It's right now. It's about in the 40s, and then it gets hotter later on in the day. Don't stay cold very much. We can walk around with a light jacket basically all winter, unless it snows. But like I said, it barely snows out here. The last snowstorm we had was about maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe, and we were out of electricity for weeks. I know where we live, our little community was out of electricity for about a week and a half. I believe it was a week and a half, and then there was people out of electricity for 3-4 weeks, and they had to send in a lot of power companies had to come help us restore power because there were so many people out of power. It was miserable. I don't want that to happen again. And at the time, we didn't have a generator, so it was miserable with no power, especially when it got hot later on in the day. Because like I said, it gets cold in the mornings, but then it would warm up in the afternoons. So having no power and it being really hot, yeah, it was miserable. So I'm hoping we don't lose power again like that ever again like that, because it was not no fun. My kids were a little bit younger then, and they were bored because they couldn't play their video games and couldn't get on their phones because we had no power. Yeah, it was not a pleasant time. And so that's what the winter's like here. Like I said, it's not much. What do you like to have on while you craft music, audiobooks? I like to have YouTube lives on. I like to watch my content creators, whoever has a live going. I'll try to watch one of the lives while I'm diamond painting. Or sometimes I'll watch a movie, but I rather just watch YouTube lives and listen to my other content creators and watch their channels. A lot of times I watch Diamonds with Tita or Sparkle Diamonds with Julia. I like to watch Lazy Retired Granny. She always has lives going, or Star with Starbright 70, or DP in the Dakotas. She usually has a live going sometimes. So yeah, I watch a bunch of creators. Do I have any seasonal diamond painting accessories you love? Not really. I have this pen that I got from this pen and the red pen that I got in the diamond painting with the Michaels diamond paintings. I got these two red pens, the red one and the orange one, sorry. But no, I don't really have no seasonal stuff. But I do want to get some release papers for Christmas if I can find some. So if anybody knows a good Etsy shop or shop where I could buy some nice looking release papers for like Christmas and stuff that isn't too expensive, let me know in the comments, because I would like to buy some. I just started using release papers and I would really like to buy some. And she's asked me, what scent makes you think of fall or Halloween? Pumpkin spice or an apple cinnamon spice makes me think of fall. Do I put up any seasonal decor? For Christmas time I do. And I put up some for Halloween sometimes, but I didn't this year. But for Christmas I definitely do, because I love Christmas is my favorite holiday. So for Christmas I like to put out a tree and, you know, some decorations, especially on my fireplace mantle. I like to decorate that up with some Christmas stuff. And this year I want to put some diamond paintings that I made, some Christmas diamond paintings that I made, and some off-canvas Christmas stuff that I made. So so I'll probably decorate the fireplace with that. Not sure if I'll put up a tree or not. I don't know. My kids are 21 years old now, and they're really not into Christmas like they used to be. It ain't no fun with them when they're older. I miss the days when they were younger, when they would get all excited for Christmas, and you'd wake them up and they'd be all excited to open their presents. And I miss those days. Now that they're 21 and they have their own job, they have a job and have their own money, they're just, I don't know, it just ain't the same anymore, holidays anymore, now that my kids are bigger. I miss when they were little and the things that we used to do with them. I remember we would they would wake us up really early in the morning, like 5 in the morning, wanting to open gifts. And, you know, me and my husband be like, oh, I really want to get up right now. But we'd get up and we'd watch them and videotape them and take pictures of them opening their gifts. They get all excited. And then my husband as soon as they got done, he'd go back to sleep. But I'd stay up and watch them open their, play with their toys, because that's what they would do. Then they would play with their toys. And then I try to get them to clean up the mess they made with all the papers, the wrapping papers. But yeah, I miss those days though. When they used to leave cookies out for Santa and milk for Santa. Maybe one day I'll get some grandchildren and I'll get to enjoy it then again. I'll get to enjoy spoiling grandchildren one day, if my children ever have any kids one day. I know my oldest son, even though he's not speaking to me, he's the only one that's married. But in the other two, one of my sons, and he's gay, and he just started going out with a new guy. So I don't know how that's going to work out, if it's going to be, turn into a serious relationship or not. But and my other son, he ain't dating anybody. He said he ain't got time for girls. He told me they cost too much money. So he's not really interested in dating right now. He's just busy. He's just working. That's all he's doing. Working and going, hanging out with his friends. But my other son, I told him, I hope this time you bring the person around, because the last time he didn't want to bring his boyfriend around. So hopefully this time he will, and we'll get to at least know who he is, because I like to know who my kids are dating. All right. She said, do I have any crafty companions? I said, yeah, I have 3 cats. One of them, the name is Missy. She's older. She's about maybe 13 years old now, maybe 12, 13 years old. Then I have Callie and Sally. They're both sisters. I guess, I don't know how old they are now. But we've had them for about 2-3 years now. So they're probably at least 3 years old, maybe even older than that. And Sally don't want nobody messing with her. She won't let nobody pick her up or touch her. She likes to be petted, but she don't want to be picked up. So she usually just hangs out on the couch. But Callie now, she'll come in here. If I'm in here crafting, she wants to come in here too. If I go to the bathroom, she follows me. She's like my little shadow. Likes to follow me wherever I go. So, yeah, so I would say Callie comes in here a lot. she's my little. If she ever dies one day, boy, I will take it really hard because I'm really attached to her because she loves to be petted and she loves to lay on me. When she was a kitten, she would lay right, I used to lay on my side. That's how I like to sleep, is on my side. And she would crawl up and lay right on my shoulder and just lay there. Lay there the whole night with me. Now that she's older, though, she don't do that no more because she can't. She's too big. She can't do that anymore. But when she was a little kitten, she used to lay right on my shoulder and just lay there the whole night and not move. And then her sister sometimes would do the same thing, but not all the time. She's more, I don't know, her sister is more skittish. Like, I don't know why she's that way, but she is. She's more skittish. Like, she's scared of things. But Callie, she's not. She's very friendly. I'll put a picture of my, if I have it, I'll put a picture. Well, I do have a picture. I have them on I made a short video of my 3 cats that I have inside. We did have 4 cats, but my other cat, she passed away, Patches. Do I have any fall traditions? Not anymore, I don't. But when my kids were little, we used to go to the fall, what do you call that? It wasn't a fall trick-or-treat thing. It was like a fall festival. Yeah, fall festival, that's what it was. And they would do all kinds of stuff with the kids there. There would be games for them to play and paintings and stuff. They even do it for Halloween, too. They would do it for Halloween, too. A little fall festival. I would take them there. And sometimes, I think one time we even went to a pumpkin patch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but that's about it. We don't really have no fall traditions because my kids are too old for that. Here's some more. Have you ever diamond painted outside? No. No, I haven't diamond painted outside. I stay in my craft room. I like being in my craft room diamond painting. And are you right-handed or left-handed? I'm right-handed. Have you ever shopped at Temu? Oh, yes. And that's where I shop most of the time. Yeah, I shop there because that's where their paintings are pretty cheap. And you can get a lot of paintings for pretty good prices there. Have you ever thrown away a canvas? Yes. I threw one away not too long ago because it wouldn't stick. And I tried putting that, what's that stuff, dot stick on it, and it still would not stick. I'm still having a problem with it sticking. I don't know what the problem was with the whole thing. But I could never get it to stick at all. I even tried putting Eileen's tack it over glue. Still would not stick. I don't know. There was something really wrong with that canvas. And I even let it dry and everything, and it still would not stick. So I don't know what the deal was with it. So yeah, I had to throw it away because it was really frustrating me. It was a real pretty Christmas house that I showed on my channel. So I was a little disappointed that it wouldn't stick. Are there any companies you will never buy from? No, I never had no problem so far with any companies. So no, I'll buy from whoever. I haven't had any problems with any companies so far anyway. What is your favorite TV or YouTube to diamond paint with? My favorite channels, well, I mentioned them earlier, was Diamonds by Tita, Lazy Retired Granny. I like to watch her channel. I like to watch Miss Southern Belle because she is so funny, especially when she goes on her little shopping trips. I like to watch DP in the Dakotas. I like her channel a lot. I like DP in the sky. I like her channel. She's got a good channel too. There's a bunch of them I like to watch. Bewitched Cat, I like to watch her as well. Her and her mom are really nice to watch. I know her mom's been going through some health problems, and I send my prayers to her mom that she gets better soon and gets back on her feet again and starts getting able to do the things she used to be able to do. I know she's had a little rough time there. So my prayers go out to her, to Bewitched Cat's mama. But that's about it. How many hours a week do you paint? Well, I never really timed myself, but I just go till my back starts hurting because, you know, I have scoliosis. I have curvature of the spine, and it's hard for me sometimes to sit in one place for very long because I have a rod in my spine. So I usually do it until my back gets to hurting. So maybe 1 or 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours in the morning, in the afternoon, and then I try to do a little bit at night after supper. When my husband got on this kick of watching YouTube audio movies, and basically it's an audio book. Basically, the person does is talk in it with one monotone, and you don't see nothing going across the screen. It's the same screen, and all you hear is him talking. So it's basically, I would say, an audio book. So to me, that gets boring after a while. So I can't sit in there listening to that. So when he's watching that, I come in here and do my diamond painting, because it wouldn't be so bad if the man didn't have just the same monotone in his voice every time. But if I just can't do it. So when he starts watching that, because you know he likes to watch camping shows and fishing shows, and I don't mind watching that kind of stuff with him. But when he gets to listening to that audio book stuff, audio movie thing, I have to come here, because then that really would put me to sleep. It's kind of boring because there's nothing really to see. All you hear is this man talking, and it's just like one tone, like one monotone, like really dull voice, and it's kind of boring. So like I said, when he does that, I'll come in here and diamond paint for I don't know, maybe an hour or two at night, and then I do most of my diamond painting in the daytime before they come home, because my son comes home about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I would say from 2 to maybe 3:30 or 4, I'll try to diamond paint if I can before my husband gets home at 5. Because when he gets home, then I got to start cooking and all that kind of stuff. What's the longest amount of time you're painting one scene? I don't know. Never time myself. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know. I don't diamond paint for a very long time, because like I said, my back gets to hurting. So I can't diamond paint for a long time, because my back really gets to hurting sitting up like this. And I have a pretty somewhat comfortable chair, but it still bothers me. I really need one of them computer chairs where they're like that's got a lot of padding on it. Hint, hint, son. Son needs to buy me a nice computer chair. Hint, hint. No, just teasing. But I really want one of those drafting tables. I don't know if that would help me or not, but if anybody has back problems and they use a drafting table, does it help y'all? I mean, is it better for you to have a drafting table than the way I have mine set up like this? Let me know, because I was thinking about getting one, but I don't know if it would be feasible for me with me having back problems. Do you want to know, do I frame my diamond paintings? Yeah, yes. The ones I keep, I try to frame, and I do the framing myself. I try to buy diamond paintings that I can find frames for, which I buy my frames from Amazon, and then I usually do the matting myself, and then I usually do the framing myself, and then excuse me, and then the ones that I give away, I also frame as well. I try to frame them too, but there is some that I just keep in them storage books, and I don't frame them at all. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. How many other crafts have you tried? Only other crafts I've tried was I used to cross stitch many years ago. I did that for a long time. I did stamp, counted cross stitch. I didn't really care for the stamp cross stitch. I used to do the counted cross stitch. But now with the way my eyes are, it'd be hard for me to see that, to do that anymore. Only reason why I could do the diamond painting is because we got this light board, and I got this magnifying light where I can see, because my eyes aren't the greatest. And then I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for a while, and I made cards. I make homemade cards with Stampin' Up! Products. So those are basically the only two crafts I've ever done. I think when I was little, I did some with my mom. She used to do plastic canvas, and I did plastic canvas with my mom when she was alive. She used to do plastic canvas stuff. She made. I remember her making like a tissue box, and she made some other little thing. I think it was a little picture frame or something with it. Yeah, but that's about the only crafts I've ever done. I don't know how long have I been diamond painting. I would say about going on maybe 2 years now, maybe. Yeah, about 2 years I would say. What made me start my channel? Well, me being lonely in the house all the time, stuck, because my husband, he works 2 hours away from here, and we only have one vehicle, so he takes the car to work. So I'm stuck at home with no vehicle, and I don't get to go out much. So I decided I wanted to start a channel so I can meet people, because it gets kind of lonely sitting here talking to 3 cats that don't talk back. So I kind of wanted to start my channel so I can meet other people and enjoy the craft, because I really enjoyed diamond painting, and I wanted to see other people's diamond paintings and what they created. And so far I've met some really nice people. Everybody so far, all my subscribers have been really nice and really is leaving me wonderful messages. I really enjoy the comments that they leave me, and some of them have even been sending me some email, and I think that's really sweet. I met a couple of really nice friends from my channel already. This lady named Lisa, she's a wonderful person. I really enjoy talking to her. I met Julia from my channel, and I'm really enjoying the friendships that I'm making. That's mainly why I started my channel. I really don't care if I get monetized or not, because that's not why I started my channel. I started my channel because I wanted to enjoy the hobby, and I wanted to enjoy meeting new people. And so far, I've been really enjoying it. I haven't been in any events except for I've been in Diamonds by Tita. She does a monthly theme each month. Straw does a monthly theme each month. I did those kind of events, but I don't know if you consider those events or not. But that's the only thing I've ever done. I've never really been in one of them. What is it? Chills and drills, and those kind of events. I haven't been in one of those. Or a Chuck Pinson event. I would like to try to do a Chuck Pinson event, because that would be kind of cool to do one, to join one of those kind of events, because I do have a Chuck Pinson painting. I really like his paintings, and I love Thomas Kincaid paintings. I'm so glad that Diamond Art is having Thomas Kincaid paintings in the gallery now. But I wish they weren't so expensive, because it's so, sometimes I can't buy something real expensive like that. I wish they would lower their prices just a little. Do I tie myself diamond painting? No, I do not tie myself diamond painting. What is my favorite DMC color? Really don't have a favorite DMC color. I like the real pretty blue colors, like the ones that are like what do you call it? Like a real pretty blue. Let's see if there's any in here. Probably not. Like that would be a cute, pretty color, but I actually like it more darker than that. Yeah, I don't see any. I like these little this AB color. ABs. I love ABs. But yeah, I like a teal blue color, stuff like that. Like a beach color, you know, like a color that would be like a pretty beach color blue, something like that. But I don't really know them DMC colors too well. Have I ever bought an enhancement kit? I have with one of these Diamond Art Club paintings, but I haven't done that painting yet. So no, I haven't used one yet. Well, you just answered my question. Have you made long-lasting real friends in the community? Yes, I have. I've said I have made a couple of nice friends. I met Star from Starbright 70. I haven't met them, but I became friends with her, and Sherry. You know, she's a really nice person to talk to, and Kim from the DP Hobbyist. I'm friends with her. I talk to her every now and then. I talk to call it a friend of mine. This girl that I met as one of my subscribers. Her name is Lisa. I met her, and I met Julia. Excuse me. So yeah, I made some really nice friends through this community, and I'm really enjoying it. And I like to make some more new friends. That's why I tell people come join my Facebook group, which is Cathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. The link is in my description of this video, and y'all can join my Facebook group, and then because that's a good way for us to meet each other and get to know each other, and y'all can share your love for diamond painting on there, and whatever other crafts you do. This month's monthly theme is going to be fall, anything fall related, and then next month's monthly theme in my group is going to be Christmas, anything Christmas related. Have I ever live streamed for 24 hours? No. Don't think I'd be able to stay up for 24 hours. I don't think I can handle staying up for 24 hours. And I don't know what I would say for 24 hours, because I struggle as it is with doing these lives as it is, with figuring out what to say and what to talk about. I don't think I can do that for 24 hours. It wouldn't be so bad if I, went places and stuff, but I don't go places, so I'm just a homebody 90% of the time. So it's so hard for me to come up with things to talk about. I don't really know what to talk about. A lot of things I don't live an exciting life. I live a kind of dull, boring life. Especially now that my kids are grown, I don't talk much about them because they have their own lives and do their own thing. I did talk to my one son yesterday, he's the twin of the one that lives here. He's Nicholas's twin brother, and he lives in He lives an hour from here. He's the one that's gay. He's my gay son. That just met, that when he was telling me about his date that he went on, and but he lives about an hour from here. He don't come around very much. He's always busy. Always busy. That's what he tells me. But we do try to talk as much as we can. And it's going on 9 months now that my oldest son still ain't speaking to me. I wish he would realize that, Mama's not going to be around much longer. I don't know how much longer, how much more I'll be on this earth. And I really don't want us not talking, but I don't know what to do. I send him messages and no response back. So I just know it upsets me every time that he don't respond. So I'm getting to the point where maybe I shouldn't respond anymore because every time he don't respond, it hurts me even more. So I'm to the point where I don't know what to do anymore. Because I really do miss him, and I miss hearing from him and his wife. I just don't understand why he won't talk to me. Still refuses to tell me why. I just don't understand what I done that he can't just get over. I don't know. Don't know. I hate it though. Hate that he's making. I guess it has to do with politics. I don't know. I hate that he's making politics come between us. It's really crazy. Because I haven't done anything to him but voted for somebody that he didn't approve of, I guess. I don't know. Stupid. It really is stupid. It makes no sense. But whatever. I don't know. I pray every day that he change it, that he'd call me. Because I do miss him. And he's my firstborn son, so I do miss him. Just really, really wish he really realizes how much I do love him, but I don't know, I guess that just don't matter to him. And it's been hurting me. I've been hurt this whole year. It's really been hurting me. I try to hide it, but it hurts. Hurts a lot. Because I just don't know what I've done wrong, because he refuses to tell me what I've done. And I think that's pretty childish of him to not even at least tell me why you're not speaking to me. To just cut me off and don't even tell me why. Not very, he's 29 years old, but he's sure not acting like a 29-year-old when he wants to cut me off like that and not even tell me why. So, but and let's see what else. She want to know, have I ever been to a retreat? No, I have never been to a retreat. I would like to go. I bet you it's fun, but I don't think they even have anything close by where I live. I live pretty close to Longview, Texas, and Shreveport, Louisiana is maybe 45 minutes away from here, maybe, give or take. So that's kind of where I live, in between. I live in a town called Hallsville. She want to know, do I sell my diamond paintings? Yes, I do. Especially ones that I give away, I sell. I sell the ones that I give away for sure. Because I don't want their diamonds to fall off. And I seal a lot of the off-canvas stuff. Yeah. I use that Mimwax polyurethane clear glass. I can't talk today. Clear glass. It says, if you could use one word to describe your diamond painting experience, what would it be? It would be fun. I mean, amazing. I love it. I really enjoy diamond painting. It is so relaxing. I love seeing the pictures come to life with all the diamonds, with all the bling, especially when you put ABs and other, special diamonds on it. I love it. I love the community. I love everything about the diamond painting hobby. I love the diamond painting community, the friends that I'm making. I'm enjoying the companies that I'm buying their products from. I mean, I just really enjoy the whole process of it. How many paintings have I completed? I haven't even counted. I would say at least maybe 20, because I know a lot of them I've given away though. Maybe 20 at the most. Oh, I have no idea how many paintings are in my stash. I know I got one book full of 30 by 40s, one book full of 30 by 30s. I've got maybe 20 different paintings from different companies, like some from Diamond Art Club, some from Diamond Dots, some from Michaels. So haven't really counted how many paintings are in my stash. I would say probably 300. Maybe, if I can guess right. Maybe a little bit more. What's your diamond painting origin story? Just that one day, and my friend's been telling me, why don't you try diamond painting? And I kept telling her, no, I ain't got patience for that. I ain't gonna be able to see them diamonds very good. And one day, I was watching YouTube live. I was watching a craft show, and I can't even remember what channel it was, but they were showing off one of their diamond paintings that they made, and I was watching them do it, and I'm thinking, this don't look as bad as I thought it might be. So I said, let me give it a shot, and I bought my first diamond painting, which was a deer. 2 deer diamond. It was 2 deers in like a little meadow, and I started it one day, and then I was hooked, and that's how I started diamond painting. And then I went ahead and bought me a light board so I could see the diamonds better, and I'm loving it. What's my favorite DP company to purchase from? Well, I would say Diamond Art Club, but it's so expensive, their stuff. So I try to buy the stuff on Amazon, the Diamond Art Club that they have on Amazon, because they're a little bit cheaper. They're not real big. They're not real big paintings, but they're still Diamond Art Club, and they are a little bit cheaper. So I try to buy the ones off of there, because those are more my price range I can afford. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Diamond Art Club. I just can't afford, to pay for an $80 painting or whatever. I know other people can, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking that at all, but it's just I can't afford it. My husband would have a fit if I was to buy an $80 painting. Because he's tightwad with his money. He don't like to spend money much. Unless it comes to fishing and camping, then if it's something that he wants to spend money on, then it's okay. But you know how that goes. But anyway, so I would say maybe Diamond Dots would be a good company that I like to buy too from. Go to media. I don't know. I haven't completed any premium diamond paintings as of yet. I want to, though. I do have some Chuck Pinson that I want to work on. And now I have some Thomas Kincaid ones that I want to work on. And I already set my mind to it that in January, starting in January, I'm going to start working on some of these premium kits from these otters, because I mean I do have a bunch of them up there, and I need to start working on them. So I bought that red covered bridge from Chuck Pinson, and I definitely want to work on that one because I really think that picture is pretty. And I seen another YouTuber work on it, and it looks real pretty. So, and I also like Chuck Pinson. I think I love his paintings. His paintings are beautiful. My husband has a fit, though. He told me that if you can't find a frame for it, then you better not get one that's real big. So it's very hard for me to pick out real gorgeous paintings because my husband don't, you know. Because see, we bought a painting one time from Timu, and it was The Last Supper, and I had it framed after I went to Michael's and had it framed, and it cost me like over $100 to get it framed. And when he heard that it was going to cost that much, from now on he said, "Don't, if you can't find a frame for your diamond painting, then you better not do it one that's real big." You don't want to spend that kind of money again. So it's kind of hard for me to buy premium kits, because a lot of them premium kits are pretty big sized paintings. And if I could figure out a way to like mount, you know, or frame a big painting, I would buy them. But I don't know, you know, what would be a cheap way to frame a big painting like that. You know, one that's like, you know, real big, like a Chuck Pinson size painting or whatever, or a Randall Spengler kind of painting. You know, them paintings are pretty big. So, like, what would you use to hang one of those kind of paintings if you wanted to hang them up cheaply, you know, where it don't cost a whole lot of money? If anybody has any ideas, let me know, so this way I know, because then I can buy a big painting, because I really do want to buy one of them big paintings one day, but I don't know how I'm going to hang one up, because if I can't find a frame for it, then how do you hang one up? What do I like to use in my DP pen? I tried using putty, but I guess since it's so hot here in Texas, the putty don't work for me because it gets real sticky. And I've tried putting it in the freezer and all that kind of stuff that they tell you to do, the refrigerator and all that, but it don't work for me. It still gets sticky. Maybe, and I think it's the humidity out here in East Texas. So I use the micro mini glue dots. To me, I find those work better. I used to use the wax, but I got tired of always having to change the wax constantly. So I use the micro mini glue dots because they last longer and you don't have to change them as much. And if they stick to your drills, what you got to do is, you know, rub it on your clothes a little bit, get that stickiness off of it a little bit, or rub it or roll it in your hand, in your fingers, and then that stickiness comes off, and then it works fine. Because as you can see, I'm doing real good, and I can work on a couple of paintings with the same, and not have to worry about changing my micro mini glue dots. And you can find them on Amazon. Okay, this is what I use right here. It's micro mini glue dots. I use these, and they work just fine. And I find them on Amazon. I think they're like $5 or $6. It's not very much, and you don't have to change them that much, so they last a while. Yeah, I used to do the wax, but I got tired of constantly having to change my wax out constantly. So I use the mini glue dots. Now, I've never tried using the mini glue dots in a multi-placer though, so I don't know how well that will work. I don't know if you can use them in a multi-placer, and if you can, please let me know in the comments. And let me know how would you even put them in a multi-placer, because I've never tried that. But I have tried them in the single placer, and it works just fine using glue dots in that. Well, I think I'm going to answer one more question, and then I'm going to probably end this for now. Do I open kits as soon as I get them? I want to, but now that I have a channel, I kind of try to hold off a little bit so I can open them on my channel, and so I can show my subscribers. Sometimes I open them just to make sure everything's there, but I don't really look at the stuff. You know, I just make sure nothing got damaged or nothing, because I want to be able to show it on my channel. So, but no, I don't normally open up. I mean, now I tend to wait because I want to show them on my channel. But and sometimes I'll open the package just to make sure everything's there, but I don't actually look at the painting until I show it on my channel. Well, I think I've been on here about an hour, and my back's starting to hurt, so I think I'm going to get off of here now. I hope y'all enjoyed this little whip and chat. If you have any more questions for me that you'd like for me to answer, but whether it be about my family or about diamond painting or anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer them in my next whip and chat. So y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by, and thank y'all for supporting my channel and being such wonderful people. I really enjoy your comments, and I enjoy reading them every time. So if you want to see more videos or more whip and chats from me, give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank y'all.